Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So we are going to excuse the lighting and situation. It is gone 9 o'clock at night. It is coming up to 10 past 9. I'm starting this video late because it's been so hot that I've just wanted to be cooler when I'm starting this video. Like, the thought of sitting down in front of a camera with how hot it's been has just not been a good idea. So that's why we're starting this video now. But for today's video, we are going to be reading pink books for a week. Now, this suggestion was from Hannah in my last video, which I can't remember what the colour was. It's up here. But yeah, she commented and saying she wanted to see pink books for a week, so that is what we are doing. We have 3 books to read for our pink. Now, you probably aren't going to tell that well, the pinks, because of the lighting situation, but trust me when I say they are pink. Okay, you'll see throughout the rest of the vlog. So first up, I have Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. This is her newest release. It's a bit more of a spicier read, and I love Ali Hazelwood, as you guys probably know by this point. I absolutely love and adore her work, so I'm really excited to get to this one. I'm not looking at the back because I don't want to know, okay? We don't want to know, we're going into this surprised. Next is All My Kisses For You by Monica Murphy. Now, this is Willow and Rhett's book. Now, Willow is the daughter of Ren and Crew from A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. I think I got the title right. Oh, it's on the back here. A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. Yes. Hey. She is the daughter of Ren and Crew from A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. Now, Rhett is the son of Ava and Eli from the Senior in the College Years series. So she's made a little connection to her series here, which I'm super excited, and I'm really intrigued to read this one. It seems like it's going to be interesting, and I love the fact she's now doing the Next Generation, because I have been dying for the Next Generation, okay? We have been dying for it, so I'm super excited for this one. And then the next one, which adds in a bit of a summary read as well, which is Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I've been dying to read this book for a long time now. I know I'm very far behind because I know the third one is literally just coming out around the corner. So yeah, I need to catch up if I want to get ready for the third one. So we're going to be reading this one too. This one is obviously a bit of a summer camp, a one-night stand kind of situation. So yeah, I'm really intrigued by this. I enjoyed The Icebreaker as well. I know The Icebreaker is a bit of a hit and miss book. I quite enjoyed it. I feel like I'm going to enjoy this one. It's going to be more spicier as well, so I'm intrigued to see. So those are the 3 books we're going with, because I don't think I'm going to get any more read in that time. If I do, I will add them, but I very highly doubt it. These are going to be the 3 that we are going to start off with. So I think the first one I'm going to go with is probably Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I think it's probably the one I'm going to go with first, because I tend to fly through her stuff. So I feel like I'm probably going to fly through this book and just, yeah. I feel like it's going to be probably one of the quickest reads of the 3. I mean, All My Kisses For You as well is going to be a quick read for me too, because it's Monica Murphy, and I do fly through her stuff. So I think either way, both of these reads are going to be fast. But I think I'm going to probably save Wildfire till near the end of the week, because then we're going to be hitting August, because today is actually the 29th of July. And I want to get these 2 read before the end of July. You see my dilemma. We're there. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with this one first though, and then go All My Kisses For My Lifetime, and then we're going to end it off with Wildfire, which will probably be in August by then. So we're going to get started. I am currently also reading Funny Story by Emily Henry, so we're going to double up on the books. We're going to be reading this one as well alongside it, and we're going to try and get as much in before the end of July as we can, and try and get 3 books in this video as well if we can. So let's get this journey started. Let's see if I can do it, and here we go. So it's technically the next night now. I actually didn't start Not in Love last night. I ended up just still reading Funny Story, which I have not finished yet, but I hope it will get to soon. So I only started it this morning, and then I've kind of just picking it up and reading it as and when I can throughout the day. Because I went to my grandparents. I got in the pool today because it was really hot and I needed to cool down. So I got in the pool. I'm a little bit burnt, as you can probably see, and I'm very red. I mean, I think the lighting is actually helping my situation for this one because you can't really tell, but trust me, I am red. Yeah, we're red. We're burnt. But I am at that point, which is chapter 8, page 83. So I made a little bit of a dent, not massive a dent. I'm still trying to get my vibes on this one. I'm loving the writing, don't get me wrong, I'm loving the writing. Yeah, I'm trying to get a vibe on the characters and the story still. I'm not too sure how I'm feeling about them yet. We're not far in, so we're still trying to get a vibe and everything. I mean, it's still kind of happening, but yeah, I'm just trying to get a gist of them. The actual writing is good, just trying to figure out the story and the characters and what I think I feel about them, so we shall see. I am going to get comfy into bed. I've got like 26 minutes left of Half-Blood Prince, so I'm going to finish watching that. And I've got to sit down, put my headphones on, kind of cancel out noise. I'm just going to read. So I have no idea when I'm going to stop. I'm just going to keep going and I will update you probably most likely in the morning. I'm not going to lie to you, because when I do stop, I probably will just end up dying into bed because I'm very tired. And then being in the pool really tires me out and my muscles and stuff. So we are very knackered, because then I go from being quite a free weight in the water to being obviously like the floating, to then just this all of a sudden dead weight when I get out, and it really drags on my body. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's the situation. That's what's happening. But yeah, we're going to keep going. But so far, just still trying to figure it out. Still not 100% sure on the story and the characters, but loving the writing. We're kind of at the point now where the plot's kind of like coming into play and stuff, so we shall wait and see and go from there. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go to now so I can get started on more reading. Morning. I don't know what the time is. My phone's on charge. Hang on. Literally just like 9 o'clock. I'm at chapter 18, page 176. Okay, so still loving the writing. The characters are starting to come shining for a little bit. They are starting to get a bit of their personalities. The story in itself is, yes, starting to develop. This is very much, I think, a story more for the plot, I would say, because we're not really seeing too much in them relationship wise. This is very much insta lust instead of insta love, and we've only in that sense had like one interaction. So, and being like over halfway through this book at this point, like, oh, bang on halfway, roughly around there somewhere, I would have expected the romance just to be shining through a little bit more, but we're not really there or near there at this point. So I'm hoping we're at the point where it's going to start shining through just a little bit more and coming through a little bit more. So we're going to wait and see what happens. I'm a little dubious at points. And not the whole book, but at points things seem a little bit robotic in a sense. It feels like it's very duh. But that feels more, again, within the plot than anything else. It feels like the plot's a bit duh. So yeah, I'm a little bit unsure at the moment. I'm still loving it. I'm just unsure, I think, is my best way to put it. I don't think this is going to be my favourite of Ali Hazelwood's work. I think I'm still, like I said, I'm still loving it, I'm still enjoying it. I'm just unsure about it. So, yeah. But that's kind of where we're at, roughly. Kind of where we're sitting at. So, my plan of action for this morning, because we are on the last day of July, so I need to get this book finished and at least try and get Funny Story finished. I'm not going to get all my kisses for you, Fred, this month, but That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. But yeah, I want to at least try and get these 2 books finished today. So plan of action is I'm going to just be reading this book until I get in the pool. So I'm going to get in the pool again today, between 12 and 2, roughly around there. I know it's oddly specific, but that's when my dad's home. Sarah, that distraction. So plan of action, yeah, I'm going to be doing some, I'm going to try and read this and finish this one before I go in the pool. Then when I come out of the pool, I'm going to do some work. And then after that is reading sprints, to which I will focus on funny story and getting that one finished. So we will see what happens and go from there. But yeah, that's kind of the day, and I will keep you guys updated as best as I can. And yeah, let's get the last day of July off and see how we go. So my day's not really gone as planned. I did get in the pool, but I ended up being there longer than planned, so I have not finished Not in Love yet. I'm really close. I'm under 100 pages. I think I've got something like 98. No, less. I've got 74 pages left to go, so plan of action will be to finish this on sprints and then continue with funny story after that and get that one finished. But I just received my mission date for my inpatient rehabilitation, which is going to be on Tuesday, the 6th of August. So after that date, videos are going to be changing. I'm not really going to be posting. I'm not going to be around. So the videos that I've already got filmed, I'm going to edit and get those uploaded, so those will go out. But yeah, I won't actually be filming much this month. So yeah, interesting. That's going to be the case. But yeah, so plan of action. I am still enjoying this. I am enjoying it. It's definitely picked up its pace. It's definitely kind of getting more into the romance side of things that are happening. I think the big situation has come in. Little dilemma thing that's happening. We kind of get bits and pieces anyway. But yeah, I am still enjoying it. It's just, I just don't know if this one was hitting fully right. Like, I still love it and I still enjoy it, but if I was to compare it to other works, it's just something about it that's not quite on par with those ones. But it's not a bad book. It's not a bad book. It is a good book. So yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at, and I'll give you guys a proper update at the end. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to finish that one and then continue Funny Story and try and get these 2 books done today before the end of July, because I really want to. I want to try. We shall see. But yeah, that is where we're at. That's what we're doing. So we shall see. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling, get onto sprints, and we can go from there. Evenings. So it is now 6 minutes to 10. 6 minutes to 10. After sprints, I came off, I had dinner, and then I kind of just chilled for 5 minutes, like letting my dinner go down and stuff. But I did finish Not in Love on sprints. I'm giving it a 3.75. I was torn between a 3.75 and a 4, but I decided on a 3.75. I did enjoy it. This is not a bad book. I would just like to say it's not a bad book. And I still love Ali Hazelwood's writing. But at the start, I struggled obviously to get the vibes of the book. I struggled to really get a vibe of the characters, the plot. At points, obviously at the beginning, it did feel a little bit robotic. And it's nothing down to like the writing. I think it's just as the plot and the characters as a general. I hope that makes sense. Like, it just them, that situation in general just was a bit robotic. The writing wasn't. But then from halfway, things really started to pick up. The plot picked up. The characters kind of picked up. Like, we were getting more on them. We were seeing more of them. We were seeing more of them together. And that kind of really helped the story once we were seeing more of them together. And yeah, by the end of it, I was like really, really hooked in. I said by the end of it, by like 3/4 of the way through, I was like invested and I was proper going into it. like more than what I was at the start. But yeah, I did enjoy it, so 3.75 for that. So yeah, next book will be All My Kisses For You, which I'm going to start tomorrow, because I've got 130 pages left of Funny Story, so I just want to try and finish Funny Story if I can. And then we'll start fresh tomorrow with All My Kisses For You is the plan of action. So that's where we're at, that's what's happening. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow at some point with update, probably in the evening, for All My Kisses For You, because I'm at my grandparents tomorrow, so I won't see you guys before then. But yeah, that's kind of just where we're at. That's where we are. So yes, I should film my wrap up for this one. I think I'm going to film my wrap up in the morning, because then hopefully I finish Funny Story as well, so I can just wrap them both up together and wrap up my July wrap up, so that I can then edit it tomorrow evening when I'm home, and then I can update the 5-star one as well, with however that goes. And that, yeah, I think that's the plan of action. I think that's what's going to go down. And I'll do the TT one tomorrow too. I think that's what I'm deciding on. I just feel like I want to chills tonight and not have to worry about updating too many vlogs and stuff. Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't want to worry about too many vlogs, so that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go do the review stuff for Not In Love, because I haven't actually done it yet, so we're gonna go do that, and I'm gonna come back to you guys probably tomorrow evening, if I'm being honest. Probably tomorrow evening, so we'll see you guys then. So obviously, as you can tell, it's now night. I couldn't grab the book, I couldn't pick the book up. I did start All My Kisses For You today, but I only made it to chapter 4, page 30. You can see, so not very far at all. But I am enjoying it. I am loving it. I'm loving the characters, getting these little insights, a little build up to this. And like, our prologue was from Crew's perspective, and it just my heart. So yeah, we've had them have their little meet. We're now back at the school, so the meet happened just before school started. We were on the first day of school, back at Lancaster Prep, and things are, I think, about to get very interesting. Let me just say that, okay? So we have the dilemma of Willow's come back from a year away on a student abroad exchange trip in Italy. She'd then done a Europe vacation with her family over the summer. She's come back. Her cousin Iris is telling her how much has changed, like what's going on at school, like the new headmaster, giving her all the facts. Then, who should arrive is Rhett, who's Eli and Ava's son from the Senior in the College Year series, to pick up Rowan, Willow's little brother, to take him back to school early for football, because Rhett is the quarterback of the football team there. So yeah, like, coming that, now we're at our first day. Willow discovers that her other best friend, because, you know, Iris, her cousin, is her absolute bestest friend, obviously, but her other best friend has started dating the guy that Willow had a crush on. And let me tell you, Iris, mad. Iris is fuming. I can tell you right now, Iris is going to be my kind of girl. Cannot wait for her book, because it's going to be fantastic. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's kind of what we're doing. We've had one POV from Rhett, and boy's got some Insta love, lust, what do we want to call it, but dude is already hooked in, and he has barely even spoken maybe 5 sentences to her, barely, and dude is hooked in, and he is ready to learn. Like, so his chapter was chapter 3, right? The last sentence of the chapter, the last sentence is, This girl is mysterious. I may know her name, but I want more. And I'm going to make it my mission to find out every little thing about her. Oh my god, I am so excited. So, I'm going to stop rambling because, like, we don't want that. I'm going to go get up in bed. I'm going to get my earphones on because they're noise cancelling. I'm going to shut out the world and I'm going to read some more of this book. Because what else would I do at 10:15 at night? I wouldn't be a responsible adult and go to bed, now would I? No. That's boring. Being a responsible adult is boring, so I'm going to go do that. I will get some B-roll, hopefully. I feel like I'm going to break that promise and you guys are going to see me in the morning and there's going to be no B-roll. Let's move on and find out, shall we? Morning. So I made it to page 119, chapter 16 last night. So we are a solid dent of the way through. Things are getting interesting. Things are getting interesting. So we're very much in the vibes of, at the moment, you know, Willow's recognising the fact that, you know, she no longer feels the same way about her crush. She's starting to have these thoughts and feelings towards Rhett, but she's not really acknowledging them. She's not really, like, quite sure what they are. So we're kind of in that vibe with her. And then Rhett is kind of in the aspect of, like, he knows he's connected to her. Like, he knows he's got this, like, feelings about her, like, you know, that she's different. But he still kind of thinks, I think he's kind of still in the mindset of, like, you know, this is, like, the thing right now. Like, I'm sure that once I've, like, got her, had her, I'll move back along to my player ways and stuff. Because, you know, he is described as the biggest player in Lancaster Prep. So I feel like we're kind of in that kind of situation at the moment from what I'm gathering, like how I'm interpreting it. I feel like we're kind of in that kind of vibes. So things are starting to move along quite quickly. We're about to hit a situation that I'm interested to see how it's going to play out, because I feel like Willow's being put into a position where she's going to be made to make decisions and choices, and I think at the moment she's still very confused because she's in a situation now where she's feeling like everything around her is changing, everyone around her is changing, so she's feeling very isolated, very cut out. She's feeling like, you know, what's going on. You know, Iris is pointing out, you know, that that Willow's not quite the same as who she was before she went on her student exchange, study exchange, like, year away, and, you know, they're kind of like getting that vibes. So I'm interested to see how she's going to kind of come to terms with things in herself and who she is now and, like, who she is as a person. So I'm intrigued to see how that's all gonna come into play and kind of be, and also rectified, but yeah, kind of like just, yeah, come to terms with things. So I'm intrigued to see. And, you know, Rep, my boy, is not giving up. He is not giving up. He is trying to break Willow's shell, her guard. He's, like, trying to get in to, you know, her inner circle and, you know, get closer to her. So that's kind of, I feel like, where we're kind of at the moment. So we're not too much into them, like, being a couple, them, like, being romantic in any way. We're not there. We're still in, like, the build up. We're still kind of building it, like, in the tension, and, like, as Iris would say, there is some sexual tension there between them. Iris was not afraid to tell them and point it out and be very blunt about it. I love Iris. I love Iris. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to see where this is gonna go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So what is happening is I'm about to get ready for lives. It's Friday. It's my last one for a little while, so we're gonna go get prepped. I'm just gonna help my mum with a few bits first. Go do that, then I come off. I've got a meeting, then I've got to sort some bits out To which I might start the audiobook for Wildfire whilst I'm sorting bits out and doing bits. I might get started on this and like make some progress, and then kind of go from there. And then once I finished, not On My Kids' View, which I'll probably try and finish this evening if I can. But once I've done that, then I can go to reading this one physically. And yeah, so I might, unless I've listened to the entire audiobook by then, but I doubt it. But yeah, I think I might start the audio for this one tonight, and yeah, just kind of go from there. I think that's our plan of action. Ooh, I think that's kind of where we're heading, what we're doing. So yeah, I'm gonna go get doing these bits sooner rather than later, so we can come off and we can get bits done and dusted. So yeah, that's our little update for this morning, and I will come and check in with you guys later this afternoon, evening. But it's coming up, it's 9:30. I didn't start reading until about 7:30ish. I'm now at chapter 26, page 196, and I'm loving this. It's getting so interesting. Things are heating up, they're picking up, it's gonna all explode soon, and I'm so excited to see what happens there. Willow, I feel so sorry for. Like, this girl is being made to feel so shitty and guilty about a situation that she shouldn't be made to feel that way about. She should be able to live her life. She's 18 years old. She's a senior. Nobody should be having a say in this situation at all. And it's just so shitty, and I just generally feel so sorry for her. If you've read this book, you will know what I say when I say Westcott is an arsehole, and he needs to go fuck himself, because I don't like him and he gives me creepy vibes. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys know, you know. Now Rhett, boy, has a part of my heart, because oh my god, he is obsessed with Willow. Like, he is obsessed. Like, he is full on boy obsessed vibes. Like, that dude is so protective of Willow, and he is trying so hard to break her walls down and to be there for her, and to have this relationship, because they're not even in a relationship at this point. Like, to have this relationship where like he is trying so hard, and oh my god, that boy is going to do whatever he can to get her on his side, to have her as a partner. And like, I'm already noticing some things are about to happen, so I'm intrigued to see what's going to play. It's going to be so interesting. But yeah, like, Brett and Willow, they're going to have a place in my heart, I know, by the time I finish this book. There's something about Monica Murphy's writing that I just grasp and I hook into and I just adore. Like, I don't think there's ever been a bad book. I don't get me wrong, I've had ones that haven't been my favourites, or I've not necessarily enjoyed them as much as others, but they've never been a bad book. So yeah, I am going to settle in. I'm going to finish watching this latest episode of Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. I'm going to be reading this. Then I'm going to get my headphones on and we're going to zone out and read more. Now, by the time I get anywhere decent to give you guys an update, it's going to be late. So I'll just update you guys in the morning. I will try and get some B-roll, but let's be realistic, this is me. Like, this is us, guys. This doesn't happen very often, okay? So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the morning. Okay, so it's not morning that you're seeing me, it is 2 o'clock. That is because I literally woke up, my carer came, and then me and Moore were sat trying to get tickets to Rare next year in London. So we were faffing and trying to do that, and we did get tickets, thankfully. Although we did have some issues, which I'm not going to go into. And then we literally promptly went straight to my grandparents. Like, we just left. We've not long been back, but I did finish all my Kisses for You last night. I literally stayed up and finished it till 1:30 this morning. I love this book. 4.75. 4.75. I adored this book. I adore Willow, I adore Rhett, and oh my god, the blow up from the situation that happened. Yes, we love this, we adore this, and yeah, just them as a couple, amazing. Them just individuals, amazing. I have thoroughly enjoyed this book. Thoroughly enjoyed it and loved it, and just crazies. So yeah, Rhett, my dude, love you, and like obviously all the little cameos from all the other characters, a little original Lancaster prep characters, the little cameos within there, and then obviously the cameo from Eli and Ava. Just, we loved it. Okay, we loved it. So yeah, 4.75. And what I love about this book, there was kind of like a third act breakup, but not like a massive one. It was a very subtle one, very subtle, very quickly resolved, which, do you know what, I actually really loved. Like, I mean, unless I've read a completely different book to everybody else, but like, I really loved that and adored that, how it was just really subtly done. So yeah, I need to do a review stuff for this. I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to sit and do that. But yeah, this book will forever live rent free in my head, and that's okay. So yeah, we finished that one. So we're 2 books down. I took Wildfire with me to my grandparents, and I have started it. I'm partway through a chapter. I'm currently on page 37, because we left to come back, so that's why I didn't finish the chapter. And I'm enjoying it so far. We're still very much obviously in the setup. We're still, characters just kind of met. We're at the party, and which is obviously where they're going to end up having their one night stand. But yeah, so we're kind of in that situation. We're kind of getting little vibes on them and characteristics, and you know who they are and all of this. So it's all in the setup here. So I don't have too much to go on to give you guys just yet. But yeah, I have enjoyed thoroughly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish off this chapter because I'm in the middle of it. So I'm gonna finish it off. I am then going to set up the audiobook so I can listen to that whilst I do the review stuff for All My Kisses for You, whilst I also sort going through all bits of paper that need to be sorted, start packing a few little things and pieces. I do need to do the VAT stuff for the business before I go, because I need to sort that out and send that off before I go. But I might do bits and pieces as I go. So I'll sit and do some bits today, get started on it probably later on, and go from there. But my aim of the game is, I don't know how long the audiobook is actually for Wildfire. 10 hours and 54 minutes. And I'm already going to be, by the time I finish this chapter, up to chapter 5. So a nice little dent to then start off with the audiobook. Also I listen to it about 2.5 speed, depending on the natural pace of the audiobook. So that should be fine. So I might get that finished today as well, and then we can round out this video. And then I've got a lot of editing that's going to need to be done before I go. So I need to stop talking and I need to get cracking on with my tasks, and I will take you guys along with me. So I've read Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I'm giving it 4-star. I really enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed the characters and their characteristics and them as individuals and as a couple. And it's one of those books that, yes, when you look at the plot and the story and like how it all goes, it does seem like it's a rushed one, but it didn't feel rushed. It really felt like it took the time in them developing their relationship and things like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I know obviously sex was at play, but it didn't feel like it was affecting anything. Does that make sense? I don't know, but we're going to keep going down that line. Alright, we're just going to keep going. But yeah, and I loved that their little backstories. It really showed how much they affected the characters and you know, made them who they are, like what the implication of trauma from a young age and for a long period of time can do to a person. And I did really love and enjoy reading this one. So yeah, we had another good read. So yeah, that is our reading pink books for a week video. We have been successful. I feel like this is the first reading vlog in a long time that I've been very successful with. So we had a good one. So from the top, we started off with Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I gave this a 3.75. It was good. I still enjoyed it. It's not a bad book. Just obviously there was these things at play that just kind of took it off for me, kind of knocked it down a little bit. Not my absolute favourite of her work, but still a good book. Then obviously we have All My Kisses for You. I'm looking at Effie. Oh, you guys know how I feel about this book. I feel like I don't need to talk about it anymore, but we love it. It's going to live forever and free. And if you haven't read it, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Why are you living under rocks? It's not good for you. Don't live under rocks. You need to read it. And then Wildfire by Hannah Grace, which is obviously a 4-star read, as we've just said. So in our little rating order, these are our pink books that we have read this week. So thank you to Hannah for suggesting pink books for a week. We had a good one. We had a successful one. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, if there's any other colours you want to see that I haven't done already. I've done red, blue, green and pink. I think those are the only colours I've done so far. So let me know if there's any other ones you would like to see. And I'm going to love you and leave you guys there. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. So don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, and keep reading. Bye, guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good